What'd you think, Coach?
Of
The whole thing.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I think that it's organized and everything stayed on time. And yeah, I thought it was good. The crowd was great, and certainly I know our players enjoyed it, and I know last year's guys enjoyed it as well. You know, you don't get a chance to do that very often, and so we certainly made the most of it.
You mentioned that yesterday. That kind of stuff doesn't fall off trees. What's that moment in your head when you're looking up at that banner?
Yeah, that was the coolest part of the night to me, was dropping the banner. When Danny said it's time to drop another banner, and then they dropped it. That's the coolest thing. So it was nice. You know, getting our rings were nice. I still got mine, but to me, the team deal, the banner, was the coolest thing.
What are you thinking when you're looking up there?
Well, I was just thinking how much, you know, there's few people and few programs that have a chance to experience, you know, what these guys have done. Even though there's a winner every year, but there's not very many programs that's had the success that we've had over time. And I mean, there's multiple ones out there, but not many. And so you know, getting one was special. But you know, during every introduction for the last 12 or 13 years, I've watched Mario make that shot. It'd be nice to have that shot in the introductory video, but certainly not the one that caps it, because we'll certainly have something else we can go to now.
Anybody stand out scrimmage-wise to you?
Jankovic. I thought Jank was unbelievable.
We were supposed to get him. He dodged us.
Can't guard him. So I actually thought, to me, if I was going to just say, forget about who played well, I would say that Ernest looked like he can play above the rim and make some plays above the rim. I thought that was impressive. I think Zuby's a really good athlete and can do some similar things, but I don't know that I say that anybody played well other than Jank shooting the ball, but I don't think it was bad. I don't think it was bad at all. The ball didn't move, and don't know how to play yet, and don't guard. But I think for that type of night, I don't think it was awful.
It's a scrimmage that you'll throw away, but
I won't even watch it.
Does it mean anything though that you know that it is still competitive and the game's on the line and Jalen wants the ball and makes that shot?
I think it ended exactly the way it should have.
Okay.
You have your best returning player make a shot
Yeah.
at his last late night. So I mean, but other than that, I really didn't read much into it. So.
Coach, how did it feel writing 2 $10,000 checks in one night?
Sucks. so yeah, I mean, so much for the grandkids and Christmas and that stuff. No, that was actually cool. You know, Rio making it for the young lady Emma was great, but that wasn't near as cool as the dude making it himself. And he didn't even need to run and start. He just shot it, and he looked like he knew what he was doing. So yeah, I thought that was great. I'm glad we didn't have to go to the top of the key for 5 or a free throw for 2,500. So it was good that they both got that, even though it's expensive.
Anything else?
You've had so many of these events where you got a long list of visitors and you're trying to spread your attention to all those guys. Was the event tonight part of the reason you didn't have official guys here or anything?
Not really. I think the reason why we didn't have officials here is because we just basically got our guys committed. So, and we made a conscious effort this year to bring in the ones that we really wanted real early and not wait for this, because there's no guarantee they'll last. So I think that's something that we'll probably do moving forward is even though late night's great, late night may be a better deal for young kids than it actually is the veteran kids if you move the date back like this. And so we had some unofficials in, but certainly no official visits.
What about Shaq?
He's big. He's really big. No, he came in and talked to the guys after. And, you know, how could you not like Shaq? I mean, whether you're a fan of the Lakers or the Heat or LSU or whoever, I mean, you got to be a fan of him regardless. I mean, he's got personality. He's a winner. He makes everything fun. And I thought tonight he did the same thing. You know, I don't know if Shaq is going to play Bon Jovi and Journey at most of the clubs that he DJs at moving forward, but it was great that he included everybody in the stands and how he did it. So I love the guy, and I thought he's great. He was so humble with our guys, and I know they really liked it.
Did he congratulate him mostly for winning it all?
He did, but he also talked to him, now that you won it all, here's your responsibility moving forward. So I mean, it was a message, not just it wasn't a pat on the back message. It's now let's see what you're really made of type message.
You kind of addressed it out there on the court, but you got your 08 guys out there, and then you got Remy and J. Cole and Mitch and Chris, and I mean, what is that like for you to see those guys that you've had such a run with?
Like the 08 guys, you could expect, since the entire late night was about the Tehan family, since they who's the best shooter, you can expect Connor to come back. You can expect Brennan, Brady, and Jeremy to come because they're here. Hey, nobody invited Mario or Shady or B Rush. Nobody invited them. They came on their own.
Wow.
They text me last night saying we're all going to be here, and to me that's cool. And just like our present guys, it's great they come back, but they should come back. But those guys don't have to. Shady was guarding Jokic in practice 2 days ago, and then he's here, with us. So I think it's great. These guys love Kansas.
Is that a championship bond too thing? Is that
I think
part of the reason?
I don't think there's any question.
Okay.
Now Sharon had the football game tonight,
Mm-hmm.
so he was working the football game, so he couldn't be here. But so that would have been 8 players off this team if Sharon could have been here. So, and if Sharon would have been here, 8 players and maybe the 4 best players that we had. So, but no, it's great to see those guys. We see Mario more. His son lives here, but it's really good to see B and Shady. Really good to see those guys.
Anything else? Thanks, Coach.